You might have heard of Mullen Automotive and its recent struggles with its stock price. On March 6, their stock did not meet the Nasdaq exchange's minimum requirement of $1 for 10 consecutive business days. You see, Nasdaq was first notified of this deficiency on September 7, 2022, when Mullen stock closed below $1 for 30 consecutive business days. Mullen was given 180 days to resolve the issue, but they could apply for an extension if they presented a compliance plan, like a reverse stock split. With Mullen trading below $1, a reverse split seemed like the best option, as it needs a 335% gain to reach $1 per share. And as the deadline of the extension drew near, Mullen announced their execution of a reverse stock split that took effect on May 4. So today, we're going to discuss Mullen's announcement and how it impacts investors, along with that experts think about it. First of all, let's talk about what a reversed stock split is. It's when a company with low stock prices decides to increase their prices. This is usually done because the company is worried about its shares being delisted or gaining more credibility in the market. If a stock falls below a certain price per share, many stock exchanges will remove it from their listings. To give you an example, let's say a company has 10 million outstanding shares priced at 50 cents each. In a reverse 1-for-5 split, this would now become 2 million outstanding shares priced at $2.50 per share. However, the value of the company remains at $5 million in both scenarios. Let's take a look at what happened in May 2011 when Citigroup decided to do a reverse split. They did this to try and make their shares less volatile and discourage people who were just trying to make a quick profit. So, what happened was that for every 10 shares someone owned, they were given 1 share in exchange. This caused the share price to go up from $4.52 to $45.12 after the split. Even though they reduced the number of shares from 29 billion to 2.9 billion, the company's overall value stayed around $131 billion. Another example is when Arrival, a company that creates electric vehicles using a unique design and production method, announced in April that they would implement a reverse stock split. The board of directors made the decision after receiving approvals from a general meeting of shareholders on April 6, 2023. The reverse stock split will combine 50 of the company's ordinary shares into one, aiming to satisfy the Nasdaq Global Select Market's requirement of a minimum $1 per share bid to keep the ordinary shares listed. As for Mullen, they had a special meeting of stockholders in January. Shareholders attended and voted on a proposal for a reverse split with a range of 1-for-2 to 1-for-25. After the meeting, Mullen stated that they currently had no plans to go through with a reverse split. But if Mullen stock remains below $1 by September 6, Mullen will have to implement a reverse split to comply with Nasdaq's listing policies. Moreover, Mullen's reverse stock split means that the value of each share will increase, but the total number of shares will decrease. The split took effect on May 4, 2023 at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Time. And despite the split, Mullen's common stock will still be available for trading on the Nasdaq Capital Market under the existing symbol MULN. The new CUSIP number for the common stock will be 62526P208 following the reverse stock split. The company combined and converted 25 of its current shares of common stock into one outstanding share of common stock through a 1-for-25 reverse stock split. Equity awards, warrants, convertible notes, and shares under the stock incentive plans and existing agreements will also undergo proportional adjustments. The par value of the common stock and the authorized number of shares of common stock, preferred stock, or any series of preferred stock will remain unchanged. No partial shares were issued, and any fractional shares resulting from the split were rounded up to the nearest whole share. The reverse stock split will affect all shareholders equally. It won't change anyone's percentage interest in the company's equity except for rounding shares to the nearest whole share instead of issuing fractional shares. In addition, Continental Stock Transfer and Trust Company, the company's transfer agent, will act as the exchange agent for the reverse stock split. If you're a registered stockholder and hold pre-split shares of the company's common stock in electronic book entry form, you don't need to do anything to get post-split shares. but stockholders who own shares through a broker, bank, trust, or another nominee will automatically adjust their positions to reflect the reverse stock split. This is subject to the particular processes of their broker, and they don't need to do anything regarding the reverse stock split. MULN is also part of the Russell 2000 Index, a group of small-cap companies listed on the stock exchange. To remain in the index, members must meet a minimum share price requirement of $1 per share on the index's annual rank day, which fell last April 28 this year. However, if a member's share price falls below $1, they may still be eligible for inclusion in the index if their average closing price for the 30 days leading up to the rank day is at least $1. Now, a lot of people had mixed feelings about the sudden announcement. A Twitter user expressed their sadness and said, "It's unfortunate to see it happen when things were finally picking up. Maybe in the long run, it's for the best." On the other hand, another user criticized the reverse stock split and said it was a stupid move, and there's no point in holding on to this mess anymore. But before we continue, we want to thank you for watching this far. But let's now talk about what a famous trader thinks of the split. A prominent trader claims that Mullen Automotive has become a popular meme stock to invest in. He believes that Mullen Automotive Incorporated is getting more attention from retail investors for its meme potential compared to traditional meme stock favorites like AMC Entertainment Holdings Incorporated and GameStop Corporation. A meme stock trader called Obi says that Mullen stock is the go-to choice for retail investors looking for meme stocks. FactSet data show that Mullen's trading volume has spiked significantly, with an average of 1.1 billion shares traded on May 3 and 547.8 million shares over the past 5 days. In contrast, Mullen's 65-day average trading volume is 279 million shares. Unfortunately, the company's announcement of a reverse stock split caused Mullen's stock to end May 3's session down 21.1%. But Mullen Automotive considering a reverse stock split can have both benefits and drawbacks. Firstly, a reverse stock split can help the company meet the minimum bid price requirement for maintaining its listing on the Nasdaq exchange, which can improve its reputation and attract more investors. Additionally, it can increase Mullen's share price, making it more appealing to investors who prefer high-priced stocks. This can also boost the company's overall market capitalization and reduce volatility in the stock price. However, a reverse stock split can also have some negative consequences. For instance, it can reduce the number of outstanding shares, which can decrease the liquidity of the stock, making it more challenging for investors to buy and sell shares. Moreover, some investors may perceive a reverse stock split as a sign of weakness, which can lead to a negative reaction and an even further decline in the company's stock price. Furthermore, existing shareholders may experience a reduction in the number of shares they hold, leading to a dilution of their ownership stake and potentially reducing the value of their investment. Additionally, any fractional shares that result from the reverse split may be rounded up or down, leading to some shareholders receiving fewer shares than they are entitled to. As of May 5, Mullen currently trades at $1.47, which is slightly above Nasdaq's minimum stock price requirement. So, what are your thoughts on Mullen's recent reverse stock split, and do you think it's the best way forward for the company? Please let us know what you think in the comments section below. And while you're at it, make sure to smash the like and subscribe buttons as well. Now, if you want to know more about Mullen, then make sure to click and watch this video right here and enjoy. And that's the end of this video, guys. See you next time.